Listen to this. Black families. This is not the economy to be fighting in. This is the economy to be working together. Me, I'm a real estate investor. And it's sad that I'm starting to see so many people have to damn near pay. Matter of fact, let's take it logically. They're paying the price of a mortgage that it costs to rent an apartment. When you don't see black families not willing to work together to buy a house and take levels of a house and ultimately build equity and value and also generational wealth. The sad part is when you talk to black families, I'm like, listen, I rent and I to them and I'm assuming that the goal is to save money to buy a home. In most cases, that's not the case. Before I got into real estate, I used to live in a small bedroom with me and my son, and we used to share it so I could save money to buy a home. But I'm noticing that people nowadays will literally not want to work together. They want to look like they have money, never building any wealth. It doesn't matter if you have the best apartment in the nicest location, it's still not yours. No matter how you slice it, and no matter how you want to state it, you can have the nicest gym, the nicest amenities in your apartment. It is still not yours. I don't know who changed this mentality where people believe that having a nice apartment is theirs. This is why we're not building any wealth because people aren't buying real estate to the magnitude of what they should be focusing on. Families need to start working back together and buying homes, therefore elevating the black economy financially. We're at the bottom of the totem pole because we're starting to own the least amount of assets in the country. The whole race to wealth is purchasing and acquiring assets and sustaining and maintaining assets, therefore giving you value. If we don't change this mentality, we're going to continue to go down the bottom of the totem pole. You can Google a statement. It says by 2053, blacks in America are projected to have a net worth median of zero if we keep living like this. If this economy is not making you feel like you have to work together, then you're crazy. It's sad when I have to evict people who paying mortgages to live in my apartments. But again, we have to change our mentality. I don't care if you pack up my apartment, if you and your family are working together to acquire a home. So when I see a 3-bedroom apartment I'm renting and there's 20 people in there and they saving their money, like the Spanish families that I rent to do, I don't get involved in that. Do what you have to do to win. Stop worrying about what others think and follow the mission and stay the course. Again, me and my son lived in a room in the basement for years together before I was able to buy my first home and so forth, moving on and on and on, buying more housing. But again, I had to start somewhere. So don't worry about where you are today. Focus on where you're trying to go and understand that you need to preserve your money. So if you have to downgrade for a while to upgrade later, it's beyond worth it. Black people, please don't let this message go over your head.